Have you ever noticed it doesn't take much these days? A small mistake, a delayed reply, or a spilled glass of water, and suddenly voices rise. But anger is rarely about a glass of water. It's about everything we didn't say before that. The stress we carried home, the worries we never spoke about, or the exhaustion no one could see. Today's story is about a father, a child, and a small moment that turned into a big lesson. It was 8:15 p.m. Rohan had just returned from work. Traffic, deadlines, targets not met, and a message from his manager that simply said, "See me tomorrow." His heart was heavy. At home, 8-year-old Arav was building a school project, a cardboard solar system spread across the dining table, thermocol balls, glue, paint, glitter, excitement everywhere. When Rohan walked in, Arav ran towards him. "Papa, look, I made Saturn." In that moment, his elbow hit the table. A glass of water fell. Water spread across the project. Paint began to run. Then Rohan exploded. "What is this mess? Can't you be careful for once?" Arav froze. His hand trembled. That night, Arav did not talk much. Rohan sat alone later, thinking, was it really about the water? Or was it the fear of tomorrow's meeting? The stress he never spoke about? The pressure he carried silently? The next morning, Rohan sat beside Arav and said softly, "I was not angry about the water, Arav. I was worried about something else. I should not have shouted at you. I am very sorry." Arav looked at him and said, "I thought you were angry because my project was bad." And that is how misunderstandings are born. One person carrying stress and another person carrying hurt. When we are angry, our brain goes into survival mode. The thinking brain switches off, the reacting brain switches on. That is why we later say, "I didn't mean to say that. I don't know what happened to me." And in that moment, logic was not driving, emotion was. Now, the important part. How do we manage anger? Pause before reaction. Just 10 seconds. Silence is very powerful. Change the environment. Just step out. Drink a glass of water. Wash your face. Because movement resets emotions. Sometimes we think managing anger means never getting angry. That's not true. We are humans. But if you have shouted at someone, go back and say, "I'm sorry. I should not have shouted at you. I was upset." This shows emotional strength. And emotional strength is not silence. It's self-awareness. When we apologize, it's not because we are weak. It's because relationships are more important and stronger than our ego.